welcome back to Phoenix Wright's Attorney, and we are going to continue from where we left off, which is Day 2 investigation. So we went through the investigation and the first part of the trial. Now we need to continue the investigation to try to find more clues, because all the evidence or the reasoning that we have pointed to, or that we have uncovered during the trial, that the prosecutor tried to hide, indicates that the defendant is not the individual that committed the crime. Oh yeah, Maya's in jail again. Oh well. Hey Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why did you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Are we gonna free her? Is she just stuck in here? Questioning? Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. And he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess I'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Maya? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. Something about a fire hose or a waterfall or something, probably. I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check to see if there's any waterfalls in the local area. Wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Well, the fact that you could even see her at all. Do I need to do something else? Probably not. Let's just examine Mr. Statue over here. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. And then smile for the camera. Okay, let's just move. Guess we're doing this on our own. Actually, where are we gonna go? Let us go back to the law offices. Sure is quiet here with no one around. Does nobody else actually work here? Right, I have to get Maya out of the detention center cell soon. Right, so... move. Probably criminal affairs department. We'll figure out how to get her out from here, probably. After Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? It's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. How is that protocol? Aren't you supposed to be looking for the actual person who did it? Let's go to the crime scene, because we'll find him here. There are fewer than there were yesterday. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. We should... okay, birds. We should be able to find him somewhere around here. Haven't seen Larry around at all today. Probably off paying through the nose on the date with the lovely... whoever she is. Also, he's supposed to be the other witness, isn't he? Not the boat rental, I don't think. Maybe the boat rental. Let's go there. He might be there. Nothing happened at this location before. Looks like the boat rental shop's closed today, too. I guess nobody's here. And eventually the boat rental's gonna be important. Finally. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say a good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks? I don't know if you want to thank me, no bail for, what's her name, and, let her go free. Let's talk. Morris trial. Detective Gumshoe. Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Alright, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. But we already knew that. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Alright, I want to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? There's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL-6 incident. Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago today, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Okay. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. She's not out of bail yet? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man. I don't know what they would have what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Oh, really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for that, what she did, you know? I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering how much the bail is gonna be. Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Oh, perfect. Yeah, I could get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Maybe. I mean, if you, free him from his predicament. Oh, wait, we do need to move. Move. The entrance. Because I don't think there's going to be anything else here. Either the detention center because he's done what he's doing, or back to the criminal affairs department. Let's check the detention center just in case. Like, if he's done, then we can just pick her up. Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like, I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? That reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Well, okay. We will win the case. What to do? What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. I mean, technically that's investigators department and the police and all of them, but okay. We could go to the park and look for Gourdy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head on down there? Sure. I guess any ideas just to see? Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was there in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. Probably still upset about Maya. Or Mia, one of them, I don't know. I should leave her alone. Move, and we will go back to the lake. Because we've got to pick her up in order to investigate. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct. How could they even work up a case against Edgeworth? Everything they have is nothing. And they know it. They should be doing more investigation to get more evidence, because they're just wrong every single time. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Lotta Liar. Y'all really did it today. Well, what do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. A lot of... So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? We have rent due. Let's talk. Today's trial. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I had been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory's a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? Because this time you didn't witness nothing. Good old Gourdy. So what about Gourdy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gourdy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, lot of you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotto, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see... Actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. Oh, what information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? Are we gonna deal or not? You didn't even say the terms. What do we do, Nick? No, she didn't say the terms. Don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have any choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? Completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor, huh? The only fixed exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gourdy. Whoa, Gourdy? Gourdy doesn't, Gourdy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he doesn't. Or he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see some, y'all come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. That's gonna be a tough one. Okay, next, let's just hunting. Let's, don't know, sea monster hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gourdy, sure I do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gourdy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? We gotta get to the Gourdy to get to the Edgeworth. Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we could find a monster myth specialist? Don't know. Let's examine real quick. While the birds go insane. Feel the winter chill. I think this is all the same. Today it's just cold. Sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. It's a little cold for picnicking. Well, it's the middle of winter or something. It's like right after Christmas. Let us move. Like, I don't feel like going anywhere else would work, so... we should go deeper into the place. This is new. This was not here before. Whoa, what's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. Hey, what the heck is that? Oh, it's my girl, what's-her-name's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be, like, really cool. Where did she get something like this? Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Again, where did she get something like that? Wow, that's really impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished, so She got him for free. Right, okay. I guess that's fine then. Edgeworth. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh? Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh. That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred. Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. The big samurai? Hey, Larry, when did you get that, big thing? Like, literally just 5 minutes ago. Because I was literally here, and then I left, and then I came back. Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Oh, right. The, compressor was busted. Compressor? The air compressor. I don't know. Yeah, it's that little unit, by the hot dog stand. It's what I use to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Broke a little while ago, huh? You know the cause of what caused the damage? Probably a bullet or something? I don't think there's anything I could present to him to get more information. We could present this and ask him about it. The guy that's selling my hot dogs faster than I could cook them. You think Gourdy really exists? No, I think somebody probably saw something else. They just thought it was Gourdy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Okay. Cord leg, a bullet. I don't know about any of these things. Oh, actually, if I present this one about hearing the 2 bullets, maybe he heard something. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. See, the fact that he was sweating about the Gourdy thing, I'm wondering if he created the Gourdy myth himself. Either way. Boat rental. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Plus, I don't think there's a lot of people who might want to go out in the lake in the middle of winter. Potentially. Is there anything to examine? Same as before. Boats floating a dock. Please took away the actual boat that was used at night. Okay. More force in that way. And I think that's it. Like, is this location even going to be used for anything? Let's go to the woods. Hey, y'all. Well, you find anything about Gourdy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. A little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, what? No, you don't. No sneezing. Perfect. I told you no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to a thing a little softer than a bang. Hit trigger on one of Von Kramer's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? That's your own fault. Nick, pay the lady. I ain't paying you nothing. What happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Oh, didn't you just say you had information about the case? Tell us that, at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gourdy. Okay, let's talk about Gourdy for a bit. What are you gonna do if Gourdy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. UFO. UFO? Anyways, I can't get a career-making photo this time around. Then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Okay, let us go back. Since there's literally nothing here. Back to the entrance, and then we'll have to go somewhere else. Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. See what's here. Oh, good old Gumshoe. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything besides money, that is. The investigation? No, it's the investigation proceeding. It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. Yeah. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Well, you have no evidence, so just because you have a motive doesn't mean anything. Gourdy. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gourdy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Oh. Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, they're trying to... Nick, try to tell him sooner next time. Sorry. It's fine, it doesn't matter. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. Alright, Detective Gumshoe will aid your search for Gourdy. Uh-huh. Do you have time to do that? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. The Evidence Finder 3000. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons? Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. What? Just a straight up missile? He's a canine police dog, okay. Still in training. Missile, here boy. Here he is. Ah, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. And this will help us how? Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah, you could fish it out of the lake. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? You never know, it might have been soda cans or something, I don't know. Just point the metal detector at the lake and hope. I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem perfect. Can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. We will borrow the metal detector first. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Metal detector borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Okay, so... I'm hoping that what we can do is borrow each of the things and find something with each of the things. So the doggo will be last. Because we'll save the best one for last. Well, I go back to the law offices and use the metal detector. I kind of want to try. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving is much more fun. It's not gonna be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. Okay, how do I use the things? Present? I don't know. Metal detector, present. Don't waste time showing me things, we have to get cracking on this case. The enemy has more tricks up his sleeve. He's bringing another witness. Yeah, I just want to use the thing. I don't know. Court records? Why is it in the court records? Okay. I can't do anything with it. We can talk, but it's going to be the same stuff. Okay, let's go back to the Gourd Lake. Move again? Like, when can I use something like this? Present? Metal detector. Sorry, Nick, I don't know much about those things. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. Examine. What about examine? Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? The connoisseurs, like true connoisseurs like Cody and me, don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? That's the compressor. I use it to fill up the balloon here with air. Oh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Is there anything else? Can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Well, you add a world famous to the sign. Hey, good idea. What have I done? Those flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping leisurely back and forth with the cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think there's a place of kind of festive atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. What? War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we were the only ones. Ask again? What the heck is it? Nah, it doesn't matter anymore. Trash can is empty. Oh, wait, no. No clues here, I know. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Why is it called Gourd Lake? Because it's the shape of gourd. And they used to grow gourds here. And the benches. Okay. Am I able to use the thing? No, this is just these people. Actually, I don't think I've ever looked through the profiles. I thought he was older than this. Deceased, right. Robert Hammond. And then, of course, this guy, Edgeworth's mentor. I guess we can't really do anything here. Let us go to the rental boat shop, because we might be able to... That is extreme, that noise. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, must be in those bushes. Let's go check it out. Why do I have to check it out? I don't know, I'm holding the metal detector? Nick, look. It's this with some flags on it. What is that? Like a canister of air? Ah, an air tank? The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gourdy. Maya, first of all, why would Gourdy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around the air tank. Looks like a string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Put it in our pockets. It'll be useful one day as evidence. Empty air tank, the valve is open, and the banner of flags are wrapped around it. Okay. Let us move to one other location. And that would be the woods. And if it goes off, it goes off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. Move. Move. I think I know what's going to happen here. Where we need to get all 3 pieces of evidence from all 3, not the detention center, the criminal affairs department. Oh, Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Oh, you mentioned it. Didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. What? The detention center. Looks like Edgeworth isn't questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. Lofts is... Oh, wait. I know what I need to do. Go back to Gourd Lake. Not examine. Move to this place. Because we got a question in to question. Specifically this. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I want to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before or is it yours? Those are kind of the same thing, but have you seen it before? Have you seen this before? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of winter? There's something about the way his eyes twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Present some more. What, an air tank? I want to ask you about this. Is this yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Well, why would I have a thing like that? You can see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. I don't know. There's a string of flags everywhere these days, you know. String of flags are just all over the place. Like elementary schools and a used car dealership. Look, why would I need a tank anyways? To inflate something. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? I inflated what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. No way. Why would I go asking a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well, as I suspected. That's more about the tank. Didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that, and then... Wow. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. It took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? Sure scared me out of my gore, that's for sure. Okay. Any more? The flying air tank. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kyonsei, I don't know how to pronounce that one, and gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 days to find it. Night before last, the night of the murder? Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Okay. Let us try that, though I don't know if it'll work. She'll want more evidence than that. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gourdy for me yet? We found him? Huh? Gourdy? Oh, well, we found him already. What? Haven't seen any monsters yet. Y'all for real? And Gourdy really exists? Wait. I need proof. You got a photo? I have proof. Of course I have proof. No fair, Nick. It was when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? That's when you made contact with Gourdy. Enough gibbering and jabbering already. Let's see your proof. There you go. Present. Take that. There's air tank? What are you doing with an air tank? This is Gourdy. Excuse me? Oh, what exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happened to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used his air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gourdy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. No, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Oh, I was expecting to be able to find 3 pieces of evidence with all 3 different things, but I guess not. So if I didn't use the metal detector, would the fishing line would have worked? Maybe? Maybe there's more pieces of the flags in the lake that you would fish up? And then ask him about it? And the dog, I don't know what the dog would have done if he didn't have something to give it to try to look for something. Or it might have smelled the tank in the bushes or something. I don't know. Poor Lotta. So, case information. So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. It's just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else. Yeah, the night of the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but... Here, take it. A second lake photo added to the court record. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for you to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. Just blame Larry. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh? Someone should whip that butts into shape. I kinda want to see that picture. Can we look at it? No. Okay, fine. Where else can we go? There's nothing else to talk to you about, right? Rental shop. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all, though. Let's go check it out anyways. Okay. Into the shack. I don't know why we didn't try coming in here before. Oh, fish prints. December 26th, caretaker shack. Meg, is that you? No. Me? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Who are you talking about, Nick? You handle this. Think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg? Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? I don't know what you're talking about. To run the pasta shop when I'm gone. What pasta shop? A pasta? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Okay. And Nick? What was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith? Yes. I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. And Nick? What's this wet noodle? What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's relief, isn't it, Polly? I guess all I could say is hello. Yep. And out he goes. I guess he's relieved. We won't talk yet, we'll just examine first. There's a lot to examine, probably. Look, Nick, there's an electric blanket on this table. Looks warm. Great idea, we should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients snug and warm and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. Like you have one of those in your own private space. Oh, he has a television in here too. And this... Look, a little safe. It's locked. Did you actually try to go open that? You shouldn't have. This fishing pole looks expensive. Nothing in the trash can. Snacks. Parrot. Fish prints. Oh, there's a lot of area of fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something funny, Nick? All these fish are saltwater fish. I guess the parrot? Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot added to the court records because that's important. Too bad all she can say is hello. Har har har. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Yeah, you know, secrets. You say them the right way and the parrot says other things. Looks like a kitchen unit is pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Somewhere. Somewhere there's a pasta shop that he is in charge of. Somehow, while also being in charge of this place. Okay, let us talk. The pasta restaurant. A pasta shop. Oh, yep, I think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know? So that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with a secret of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Egg? Yes. You know the best pasta always has been made in the west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Everybody, sure. How long do we have to keep this up? All in the family charade. This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Boat rental shop. This boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? Here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Well, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, I want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man, he's a witness tomorrow, right? We're gonna have to find some way of getting information out of him. Polly? Get information out of the parrot, perhaps. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number on the safe? 1228. Alright. Hey, Polly. Watch it, will you? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. A criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. I mean, we could check the safe. Examine the safe? No. Examine the Polly. Polly, what's your name? Oh, Polly. What? Hey, cute. I just found a new friend. We have more things to ask. Polly, what's your name? No. We need to ask the bird about the murder. Oh, maybe we could present? This one? Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow-y? Figure the last color we should use is indigo blue. Indigo blue? It didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. No, but, maybe this one? Oh, listen here, Keith. Oh, it's the same thing. Nope, same thing. I don't know. Talk about Gourdy. I don't know. I mean, he must have heard about Gourdy. Okay, fine. There's nothing to present then? Actually, hold on. Can I actually see if I go into this mode? No. What if I present the bird? Yeah, it's the same thing. Damn it. And I used up my bird option. Can we just talk to the bird? No. Okay, I guess we're moving then. Somewhere else. I don't entirely know what to do. Gourd Lake Woods? Maybe? No, I don't think you're gonna help. I don't think there's anything here to help with that. Back to the entrance? Back to... maybe the detention center? Nope. Criminal Affairs Department? Nope. Our law offices? What to do? Any ideas? What should we do? I don't know. In detention center this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal? Well, any thoughts you want to share? Well, I was in the detention center all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Probably thought that, about Mia the whole time. She was in there. I mean, I could go to the Grossberg law offices, but I don't know if that'll help. I don't even know why that's an option. Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I could come back tomorrow if I need anything. This painting's still gone. Good old mahogany desk. It's been polished to a deep luster. Oh yeah. Oh, mahogany bookshelves. And this fancy, fancy table for clients. And this random plant that he has that we can't identify. It's impossible to identify it. There's nothing else here, is there? Okay, so... back to the law offices. Yeah, I must be missing something. There ain't nothing to talk about, right? Actually, what if I present the bird? Oh, Nick, I don't know about that. Okay. There's nothing to examine out here, right? Nothing's changed? Present? Is there anything else to present? Let's just try everything. I don't know what'll work. That's a lawyer's badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick? Now's our chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on the lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister? Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. And what's that? You take over the shack for me. When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. I promise that. Okay, fine. We'll run the wet noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Anything gets solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg. Yes? You bring a tear to an old man's eye, you know? Now, what was it you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Let him talk to the bird. It's fine. This one? This one. Oh, yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad? You know something about this? Yep. The other night out there on the lake. Yes, yes. I know all about that. I've seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. He fell asleep. Okay, so that's not the right thing. No, he fell asleep. That's not the right thing either. Present Gourdy. Know about the Gourdy? Nope. Okay. At least we got an answer. Hold on, let me see if we could talk. Yes, what you saw. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. I need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, the kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing his tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out his face. He must have been talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly. Have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. Uh-huh. What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly? Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? What would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the outside, from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little bit more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should go ask Dr. Gumshoe. Yeah, this is getting a little bit off. Why does this random man know about stuff like that? Entrance. And then we can go to the detective. Hey, pal, long time no see. I mean, I literally just saw you probably a few hours ago, at least. Or at most a few hours ago. I look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, I want to ask you something. Yeah? The boat caretaker, you know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How do you, that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. And the DL6 incident? Dr. Gumshoe, please help us. Uh-huh. We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edward's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. Can he do that? So I'm afraid I can't show him to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. How do we do that? Actually, before we even move, what if we were to present the bird as evidence? What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop had a parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. The incident? DL6. What? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be... I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Though, there is the station record room. Through there is the station record room. I'll give you a special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. I mean, we're basically working as a detective, so... Guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Okay, let us go. To the record room. December 26th, Police Department Records Room. Wow, it's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the file right. Oh, okay. Let me examine first. Let's just look around. I don't know. Looks like there are files inside the glass case. Case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Heck, it's locked. They must keep important case files under there, in there. Okay. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. And then even more shelves of case files. Quite a large volume of reports here. Wow. These are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. Guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust. I guess... oh, there's more. Like, I guess that's it, but no. Cabinets of evidence. Some of these things are obviously murder weapons, others are who knows what. Most of it just looks like random junk. Nick, what do you think this, clothespin is for? Don't touch that. It's evidence. Okay. Though I don't at all trust these police to keep evidence safe or uncontaminated or anything. Let's talk. So the case summary. Well, first I have to get the handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary, found it. I don't know why you're all of a sudden acting as the expert and the person who's going to read everything, but I guess it's fine. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. This took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now. Looks like it. So it all just comes together. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Okay. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. Edgeworth, his father, and the murderer. I assume. It's the boat rental guy, isn't it? At the time, 3 people, yeah. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. It'd be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. So who's the other person? Like, that's the only other person who could have shot him other than himself. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim, here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35. That's young. I thought he was much older than that. Defense attorney, if he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. It's like Edgeworth killed his father. He was 8. He straight shot his father. From the angle of the bullet, the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. Okay, fine. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Suspect data? Got any data on a suspect? Well, there's only 3 people in the elevator. And if the angle and whatever is he didn't suicide himself, then it's either his own son at 8 killed him, which I doubt, or the other person trapped in the elevator with them. There was nobody else. That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent. thanks his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. The victim in our case. Right. So the suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He's running a noodle shop. He may be closer than we think. Yeah, running a damn noodle shop. That's actually a boat rental place. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Well, he hates earthquakes now, and he's a prosecutor for reasons unknown. Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. Yeah, you're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? DL6 case file added to the court record. I mean, you should be able to, like, photocopy whatever you need. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is a trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do in testifying in court. He'll probably bring his parrot. Well, there we go. And I think I will leave this episode here, because it's getting quite long. And next episode we go to court again. I have a feeling it'll go to court one more time, with more investigation in between. So, trial number 2, then investigation, then trial number 3, and we end everything in trial number 3. But now I'm suspecting the boat guy is the one who did it. Like, if he has brain damage, that could explain why he was the way he was. From the lack of oxygen. Though, I almost feel like this will end up being a situation where he was told to do it. He was told to kill Edgeworth's father by Edgeworth's father. Where Edgeworth's father was like, Edgeworth probably like passed out at that point, and they're running out of oxygen. So he's like, you know, just straight shoot me or something. First, he probably shot at the glass in the elevator to make a hole for some air to come in, but it wasn't enough. So he's like, remove one person from the equation, and that's one less person breathing, using up the oxygen. So he sacrificed himself to save the other 2. That's what I'm gonna think might have happened. That's probably the only thing that would make sense, other than the guy straight shooting and killing another person. Though he could have done that as well to save himself. But I don't know. We'll save over this one. And yeah, next episode will be the trial, which I'm pretty sure I can figure out how it'll go. Where it'll be something along the lines of, the guy has a whole lot of problems remembering anything. It'll be a lot of him saying very specific things that he was told to say, and then karma basically interrupting us every single time we try to ask anything. So it'll be very similar to the previous thing, except this guy's going to be less coherent than Lotta. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to use some of the evidence to point to a Yogi, the third individual in the elevator, being the person who shot Edgeworth's father, and also being the person who is at the center of all of this, where I don't know how we'll tie him or anybody else to the person who could have shot the victim in this case. So even if we know that there's a likelihood of this other person being the one who actually killed Edgeworth's father, we don't know 2 important things. Number 1, how they tie to the current case, and number 2, which is more important, how they managed to be found innocent instead of, or not guilty instead of guilty. Like, what could have possibly been used to make them not guilty? Could it have been the brain damage, just straight up, like, they couldn't have done it because they don't remember ever doing it because they have brain damage, therefore, or something like insanity plea or something like that. They were so oxygen deprived that they weren't thinking straight, and they ended up killing Edgeworth's father. And almost died themselves, suffering brain damage and all of that. So they couldn't be criminally held responsible because of the circumstances of what happened. I don't know. I don't entirely know how that one will go. But it would be wild if that person was also tied to this in some way, where they might have been the shooter to kill the prosecutor that helped free them. I don't know. Because if it wasn't Edgeworth and it wasn't that random person who's probably the boat shopkeeper, then I don't know who else there is to have possibly done this. There's literally nobody else, and that's why I think there's probably going to be another investigation phase to all of this. Either way, we'll leave this episode here. Leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like, and I will see everybody in the next video.